So, what does EDGE mean to you?
EDGE is my family.
EDGE is the best youth group I've ever been to.
EDGE is fun for all middle schoolers and high schoolers.
EDGE is a place where I truly learn to live.
EDGE is where I met a bunch of cool people.
EDGE is a place where I'm comfortable to be myself.
EDGE is never dull.
EDGE is a place where I can express myself, and I have grown so close to God here.
EDGE is amazing and the place where I learn about God and have fun.
Youth is awesome.
EDGE is where everybody can have fun.
EDGE is where I found Jesus.
EDGE is where I grew up.
EDGE is amazing.
EDGE is where I have the most fun.
EDGE is where I became a Christian.
EDGE is where my favorite people are.
EDGE is fun.
EDGE is where I've met some of my closest friends.
EDGE is fantastic.
EDGE is full of fun people.
EDGE is a place where everyone feels welcome. EDGE is where everyone fits in. Hey, I'm Maddie. Hey, I'm Rachel.
Hey, I'm Landon.
Before I started coming to EDGE, I knew about God but didn't know much, and I didn't have many friends. So before EDGE, I felt like I wanted more friends, but was scared to talk to people.
Before I started going to EDGE, I had a lack of community and didn't have a youth group. I also didn't have many friends that were also Christians, and that made me struggle to grow as a Christian.
Before I started coming to EDGE, I was lost. I always was the odd kid in class and had a hard time making friends. Because of this, I was always self-conscious about myself. The result of all this fear that I wasn't good enough led me to be antisocial and go days sitting in my house playing video games with no contact with the outside world. That all changed when I started going to EDGE.
My grandpa kept telling me I should come to EDGE, and when I finally came, it was a lock-in, and I had a lot of fun. So I wanted to come again. Now I go to EDGE at least 3 times a week, and now I still think it's fun, but I love being able to learn about God with my best friends.
My sister started EDGE, so I naturally went. It started small, but it's been such a joy watching it grow, and now that it's grown, I have the community I've always wanted.
I remember some time ago now, my sister Maddie invited me to EDGE. My mom had just got married, and we had moved to a new town. So it seemed like a good chance to make some new friends. Despite this, I still refused to go, that is, until Katie, who already went to EDGE, asked me to go. She was the most beautiful girl I'd ever met, and there was no way I could turn her down. That Sunday I went to EDGE and expected to feel left out and awkward. But I was treated like everyone else was, which excited me. I had finally found somewhere I felt at ease.
My life has changed since going to EDGE because I feel a lot closer to God, and I have made my closest friends.
Now that I go to EDGE and have the community I always wanted, it's made me a lot easier to grow closer to Christ and to others. It's also made me want to serve Him more.
Some months passed and I continued to go to EDGE. I became very close friends with Jackson, someone who I'm proud to call one of my best friends and a brother in Christ. He invited me to go get dinner with him at Panera Bread. It was on this night, December 21st, that we began a conversation about Jesus and what He meant to me. I expressed to Jackson my deep want and need for a relationship with Jesus, and that night, in his car, I was saved. Since that night, I have been up and down. Some days I feel so close to Jesus that I could reach out and touch Him, while other days I feel like I'm doing something wrong and have to turn around and focus my eyes back on Jesus. Although it's only been 5 months since that cold December night, I can look at my old self and see a considerable change in the person I am and my core values as a person because of Christ working through me. EDGE
Is life-changing.